All right, welcome back. This is going to be part 98 of my presentation on the flood and Noah's Ark. And guys, we're going to continue on with video games. I'm going to try to finish it up with this video here, but we're going to actually go into some examples. I'm going to actually show you actual games that have been sold or may still be being sold. They may be in your child's or your spouse's game playing area. And so I gave you the tools, the main tool that you can use to check out these video games on the last video. We went to the Entertainment Software Rating Board website, and if you haven't seen that, go to that video. I give you a link to it, but you can put in any video game, and it will tell you what's in that video game. And it's very honest and very blunt and very detailed. And so, but there's some disturbing things, guys, that are in these video games. And what's really wild is that when you go on that Entertainment Software Rating Board website, the content descriptors, there's content descriptors in these video games. One of them being sexual violence, which could have depictions of rape, guys, people raping people and other violent sexual acts. That is so disturbing. I don't even know how to put that into words. And this is supposed to be entertainment? When you got depictions of somebody raping another person? And this is our entertainment for our culture these days. And this is the reason why, guys, when I read this verse here about the imaginations of the thoughts was only evil continually, this is the first thing I thought of. It came to my mind. It wasn't television. Television's bad enough. But video games was the first thing I thought of. Was the first thing I thought of before television. The whole entertainment industry is corrupt. It is corrupt. The whole entertainment industry. And it shows you what our culture's like. If you want to know what a culture's like, look what entertains them. And that right there will tell you. And this doesn't, I'm not talking about, this is just for the secular world, guys. There are Christian homes that has this stuff. They really do. And so, for what it's worth, take the tools that I'm showing you here, go into your child's room or your spouse's game playing area and just start going through the games. Go on the Entertainment Software Rating Board website and go through the games. See what's in them. And so they may not have the packaging. The packaging should have a rating on it. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you where that's at and exactly what it looks like and all that. But you need to look at the other video. I give a link to the Entertainment Software Rating Board website, and it'll take you right to it, or just Google it. And you can go through these games here, guys. Use these tools. Now, if you'll notice here, just notice the highlighted area. This is from a study that was done on video games and aggressive thoughts, feelings, and behavior in the laboratory and in life. It was done by several secular researchers, guys, and it was posted in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. And so now just look at the highlighted areas here. This is a real study that was done, and it says in the short run, playing a violent video game appears to affect aggression by priming aggressive thoughts, guys. So what it's doing is it's taking something that may not be in the ready mode, and it's getting it ready. It's stimulating those areas that may not be even activated in a person at all. You may take somebody that is pretty laid back, and what it's doing is it's stimulating those aggressive thoughts. That's basically when you got priming. That's basically what it's doing. It's stimulating those aggressive thoughts. Long-term effects are likely to be longer lasting as well. And as the player learns and practices new aggression-related scripts, that can become more and more accessible for use when real-life conflict situations arise. Basically, what it says is it's going to put that person in ready mode. It's going to make that person more trigger happy. Now, it goes on. This medium is potentially more dangerous than exposure to violent television and movies, which are known to have substantial effects on aggression and violence. What a statement. What a statement. And then we went through that one case, that police case, where the people even stated, if we still have children in elementary school, junior or high school using violence to get their way, those are the kids I would worry about spending too much time playing violent video games. So there are some people, guys, that are more susceptible to this type of medium than other people. Now, I know right now I'm going to have some people that's going to say, well, my kids are good kids. They go to church and they're good kids. My kids are good. My kids are good. How do you know what's going on in their minds? What's already being, like that one research paper said, priming aggressive thoughts. How do you know? You're getting that child into ready mode. You put that child, does your child spend a lot of time in the room by themselves with the door shut for hours and hours and hours into the night playing video games? Can you really 100% say that child is not being tutored or trained or primed up to be more aggressive? Do you argue with them about their game playing? Are they hollering and screaming at it in the middle of the night? Have they become more aggressive than they used to be? You know, these are little things that you can look at as a whole. Is that good, guys? Is that really a good thing to have in your home? I mean, just heart to heart here. Is that really something that's going to bring that type of negativity? Do you really want that in your home? It's something that we're all going to have to take thought at. Now, let's start looking at some games here. Now, some of these games are old, guys. They're old games, but I want to show you what is in these games. Now, these games still may be around and may be in your child or your spouse's game playing area. And so, but this shows you the mindset of those people that create the games. Look, I want you to notice, guys, how opposite it is of the Bible. How opposite it is of the biblical type things. You know, how evil and how backwards it is in morality. Now, this is from Game Informer magazine. It's called Dead Rising 2. Dead Rising 2, pages 58 to 63. This is Dead Rising 2. Now, this right here I got is from page 62. Notice what it says, guys. Beer replenishes health, but beware, drink too much and you'll find yourself heaving and vulnerable. Notice that. Beer replenishes health. Now, do you think that's going to influence a child? Now, remember, we just talked about a 9-year-old child that shot and killed his own father. Now, you think this is going to influence them when they're playing it for hour after hour after hour? And let's just say the parents are beer drinkers. So that's a testimony to the child also. And then it plays as this. It could be, guys, that you're setting that child up to be an alcoholic at a young age. Here's another one. Now, if you'll notice here, this is Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2. Notice at the bottom left-hand corner of that picture there. That is the rating. Now, notice what this one is rated for. Blood and gore, intense violence, sexual content, strong language, and the use of drugs. Guys, this is not a movie. This is a video game. This is entertainment. This is the type of entertainment that we, Christians and non-Christians both, are saying, I want to play this. I want to have this type of entertainment in my life. Let's go to another one. Resident Evil. I guess it's Resident Evil 6. And I want you to notice that. Look at the rating at the left-hand side, bottom left-hand corner. We're going to look at that. This is what it is. Now, it's rated for mature 17 plus. So those of you that have seen my previous video and that have went to the Entertainment Software Rating Board website, you should be familiar with this. If not, you need to get yourself familiar with it. Now, if you'll notice at this rating thing, at the bottom right-hand corner, it has www.entertainment ESRB. That's Entertainment Software Rating Board. They even tell you where to go to learn more about this. That's what they say. Blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, strong language, and suggestive themes. That is what's in this game. Here's another one. Fallout New Vegas. Let's look at this one. This is what's in this one. Blood and gore, intense violence, sexual content, strong language, and use of drugs. Guys, it's crazy. This is for a 17-year-old. And you know darn well that kids younger than that are playing it because in that one police case, a 9-year-old was playing a game that was rated for 17 plus. And the people that lived in the house knew that the child was playing it. Let's go to another one. Far Cry 3. Now, guys, most of these games, when you look at the cover, you can already tell it's not a good game. You can look at this one and tell it's not good. Now, again, bottom left-hand corner, you see that rating thing. What's in this one? Blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, strong language, strong sexual content, and use of drugs. All that for entertainment to play a game. Okay, here's one. Let's start getting into some real disturbing one. This one right here, guys, is beyond anything. Now, this is called Hatred. This is a video game, guys. It's called Hatred. Hatred from 2015. That ain't been too far long ago. 10 years ago. Hatred is the name of it. Now, what we're going to do, what I want you to do first is let's check out and contrast to what the Bible says. Now, remember, this is entertainment. This is supposed to be for entertainment purposes. I want to play this and, and this is entertainment. It's false. It ain't real, blah, blah, blah. And if you'll notice at the bottom, go at the bottom of that picture there to the right where it says 2015 and notice what it says. Destructive creations. Now, what I want you to do, guys, I'm going to read on the back from this video game, and this is exactly what it says. Now, listen, guys, what they're saying about this game. This is the type of entertainment that somebody wants to have in their head. Hatred fills your whole body. You are sick and tired of humanity's worthless existence. The only thing that matters is your gun and the pure Armageddon that you want to unleash. You will go out for a hunt, and you will clear the New York outskirts of all humans with cold blood. You will shoot, you will hurt, you will kill, and you will die. There are no rules. There is no compassion, no mercy, no point in going back. You are the Lord of life and death now, and you have full control over the lives of worthless human scum. You will also run. You will need to think. You will need to hide and fight back when armed forces come to take you down. You will have no mercy for them because they dare to stand in your way. Only brutality and destruction can cleanse this land. Only a killing spree will make you die spectacularly and go to hell. What do you think, guys? Think that's just an innocent little game that someone could play for hours and hours and hours and it not affect them at all? What kind of impact do you think that could have on somebody's mind when they play that over and over again for hours and hours and hours? Think it'd be a good one? In the Bible, in Galatians chapter 5, 22 to 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, and faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. Temperance means self-control. That's what it means. What do we have today? Do we have people that are in self-control? Let me remind you guys presently what's going on in California. Does that sound like self-control? Guys, we're losing control. We're losing control. This is from 2007 called Manhunt 2. Manhunt 2. Blood and gore, intense violence, strong language, strong sexual content, use of drugs. Now, this is for a 17-year-old, and you can see the guy on the back of this cover here. He's fixing to kill this guy, and he's already been cut up. It looks like his hands have been cut off. It looks like something like that. But it says on the back of this game, I'm just reading it, it says, an experiment at a secret research facility has gone catastrophically wrong. Daniel Lamb and Leo Casper are the only surviving subjects. The Pikmin Project will stop at nothing to hunt them down and stop the truth from getting out. Demented screams echo around the dark asylum that has caged you for the last 6 years. You open your eyes, a white-coated body slumps to the floor through your shaking hands. A bloody syringe slips from your arm. Waves of confusion and paranoia crash over you. You have no idea who you are and how you got there. The door to your cell is open. One choice, one chance. They took your life. Time to take it back. Now, I thought it was really interesting here, guys. Look who put their official seal on this game. Nintendo. Isn't that something or what? Now, I thought you would find this interesting here. This is something else. What happened the year Nintendo was founded? Did you know how far back Nintendo goes? This is just something on the side here. It says, today Nintendo is known as the video game company. It brought Mario, Link, Kirby, Nintendo Switches, and plenty more into our lives, but that was not its starting line. Nintendo was officially founded 133 years ago in 1889. Now, this was back in 2023, so this would be 135 years ago. Anyway, in 1889, guys, as a playing card company, to put that into perspective, here are a few other things that happened the same year. Vincent van Gogh painted arguably his most famous work, Starry Night. That's what happened when Nintendo was founded. The Eiffel Tower was inaugurated at that time. It was the tallest structure in the world. The Pemberton Medicine Company was incorporated, changing the Coca-Cola Company 3 years later. The very first issue of the Wall Street Journal was published in New York City. North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, and Washington were admitted as U.S. states by President Grover Cleveland. The very first jukebox went into operation in a saloon in San Francisco. Charlie Chaplin was born the year Nintendo was founded. So that shows you how old Nintendo is. Now, going on, a bit of the old ultra-violence. Now, this is from Game Informer, guys. Check this out here. Guess what they're trying to test people on? It says gamers will get a hefty dose of blood and guts when Bulletstorm releases next year, but it's not the first title to spill gallons of the real stuff. Take our test below to see how much you know about some of the most violent games ever made. You see how guys were priming? Notice that catchphrase, priming aggressive behaviors. They're priming it. They're stimulating that stuff. And look what we have now. Well, Donnie, those are old games. This right here was back in 2010, 15 years ago. Oh yeah? What do we got today? Has we gotten any better? Is our culture more violent than back then? Some of us old timers ought to be thinking, man, I remember when we didn't have these type of problems. Oh yeah? Could it be the entertainment system or the culture or the industry, the entertainment industry, I should say, is stimulating those aggressive behaviors? I mean, look what's on social media. How much bad posts do you see? How much stuff do you see that angers people? You see that? Going on. Game Informer, Fear 3, page 66. Look at this, guys. Check it out. Look what they're promoting. This one's called Fear. Fear. And so also, if you want to protect your family, guys, and you're on computers and stuff like that, go to Covenant Eyes. Covenant Eyes. Remember that. Just Google Covenant Eyes. back when I put this together several years ago, the family plan was $16 a month. And you can put it on unlimited devices, cell phones and all types of stuff, tablets. And so, but check them out. And they give you parents a lot of control. And so that's really something good. It's a good Christian organization. But lastly, guys, this is what Dr. Archibald Hart said about examining addictive behaviors, in which video games are addictive, just like with social media and the smartphones and stuff like that. It taps into the dopamine in our brains. It causes us to be addicted to these type of gadgets. But he said some of us are running too fast. God can't keep up with us. We are shouting so loud we can't hear his voice. We have so many other distractions and stimulations going on. I don't think we really know the difference between what is a true religious experience of God and our own adrenaline that is over aroused. And so this came from an audio broadcast by Focus on the Family entitled Examining Addictive Behaviors with Dr. Archibald Hart. Just a fascinating, I still have this audio broadcast, got it a long time ago. And, guys, it's true. It's true. Our culture, it's like everybody is fast, hurry, speed. It's incredible. Just yesterday, I was taking my dog to go get groomed. And as I was pulling in, I mean, somebody was on my tail the entire time. And I was just pulling in, guys, to the vet's office to get the dog groomed. As they were going by, they honked at me. What did I do? They were just so much of a hurry. And as they were leaving, they gunned it to get by me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is the big hurry? Why are they? It's like everybody is in such of a rush. If you can find this if I can find this on YouTube, guys, I'll put it in the description below. For my YouTubers in Rumble, Facebook, of course, look above. And I will see if I can find these audio clips. But this one right here was done by Dr. James Dobson's Family Talk. Now, the other one was Focus on the Family. When James Dobson was with Focus on the Family, he was the one that started the thing. And but he has split from there. They still are continuing on the ministry, but he started another one called Family Talk. But he did two audio sessions with Dr. Archibald Hart called The Digital Invasion. The Digital Invasion Parts 1 and 2. The air dates was June 3rd and 4th of 2013. So if you want to go on Family's Talk and see if you can find it, great. If I can find it on YouTube, I will and post it. I'm just not sure if I have it. But he interviewed Dr. Archibald Hart concerning the electronic gadgets we have today and the effects on the brain. Are we rewiring our brains? And the research is stating yes. And so we're going to stop right there, guys. I think that's going to just about do it for the video games. And so I think I've given you guys enough information to take it and run with it. And so I just, in my heart, when I've read that verse about the imaginations of the thoughts of the heart and the earth being filled with violence, video games was the first thing I thought of. It wasn't just movies and television, but it was the video game industry itself. And so, because people spend a tremendous amount of time on that, kids, the generation that is growing up, it's all about the video games, guys. They have it on their phones. I mean, you can take these gadgets everywhere. You don't have to just spend it at home. They're everywhere. And so, and the dangers about it. And the thing is, I don't want to umbrella all the video games and all the people that play it, guys. But as these researchers have stated, that if there is a person that is susceptible to that type of medium and that type of bad influence, I guess you could say, that's in the video game, what could they be capable of doing? You don't know. Did anybody ever think that 9-year-old child would shoot his own dad in the back of the head and then attack him with a tomahawk once he's down? I mean, a 9-year-old? It's the researchers, it's blown their minds. And so, but it is what it is, just like I stated at the beginning of it. And so take it for what you will. I have spoke my piece. It's off my conscience. And what people want to do with it is up to them. Is up to them. And so, but at any rate, when we come back, we are going to get into the ark. We're going to start getting into the ark. The topic of Noah's Ark. And guys, we are way over. We are over halfway through now. We are coming closer and closer to the end of this whole presentation. And so we still got a lot to go through, though. We got a bunch of stuff. And so, but I'm looking at my slide here, and it's slide 1,400. Actually, wait a minute. When we come back, we will be on slide 1,484. So we've got a bunch to go still. And so, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this. You know, just a couple more videos, and I'll have 100 videos on this one topic. And so we've rabbit trailed on a lot of stuff, and we're still going to rabbit trail on more things. But I want you guys to have this stuff, learn from it, and share it with your friends and family. All right? You guys take care. I love you. Bye-bye.